Well, we have talked about different setups for people who are fortunate enough to have lovely backyards. But Louise, if I live in an apartment building, does that mean that I'm not able to enjoy bird watching or enjoy nature as much as people that have backyards?
If you live in an apartment and you have a balcony, we do have solutions for you, because what we have is a deck mount, or we have the kind of mount that you can put right on wrought iron, and you would take this off, and then we have an extension that can go on top, which would then handle the 2 arms, 3 arms, 4 arms, and then you can hang off of that the different feeders that you want.
And then, I mean, you've got a ton of different bird feeders. So for this one, for example, why would you recommend somebody invest in something like that?
That would be beautiful on your apartment deck, because when you think about it, this is for ourselves. It's beautiful. It's got a wonderful weather dome, and it just looks real pretty. It's a copper one. So the beautiful part of it is for our enjoyment. The birds just like the seed that's in it.
Of course.
Yes.
And what about some of the more rustic looking wooden bird houses? What type of person should gravitate towards those?
Those are ones, a lot of time people will come in from cottages or their woodlands or their backyard, and they just want a more rustic feel. Now you can put a lot of seed in here, and it's a hopper, so it will hold a lot, and it feeds from, you fill it from up there, the birds will land here and land in there, and they'll be able to feed.
If I've never put out a bird feeder or a bird house before, how long would you say it takes for the birds to catch on that there's food there and start to come to the feeder?
It generally doesn't take very long at all.
No?
Birds have got a very sharp eye, and they are able to spot seed, and they should, if placed properly, you will get birds probably right away.
And placement has a lot to do with it, right?
Placement does have a lot to do with it.
Okay, so where should I want to be putting my bird feeder up near?
Well, one of the things about birds is they do like to be protected, and if you have a backyard that has trees in it, you want to put it in a position, especially when you're talking about a pole system, that it's away from the trees, because in order to feed birds and not have squirrels in your seed, 10 feet to create a squirrel-proof system, but have the trees close by so that they can go from the feed to the trees as protection.
Okay. Now, when you come into the store, you'll notice that it's got a very rustic feel. You mentioned that some of these shelves are 100-year-old wood. Why did you want to use such pieces rich with heritage?
For us, it's about the feel of the store. It's just tremendous to walk in here. Number one, because it's all wood, and wood has an energy. Now, this particular piece is 100-year-old Douglas fir, and there's 150-year-old floorboards from Westport and Kingston, and there's just everything here that is reclaimed. We had a company, Rusty Nail, that has worked with us, and that's what they do, is they get all reclaimed lumber.
And there's even some from the Renfrew County.
Yes, there is.
A woman after my own heart.
All our seed bins are made from flooring from a house in Renfrew County.
Now, if you head to the Gilligallou Bird website, you can check out all of the information, or come on down and check out the shop in Almonte.